Did you consult the vulva? And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered. Others I must answer myself. Do you think there is a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this shire?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Tryggvi in...
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty...
Absolutely not. My father would never allow...
How else can I honor my Jarl, old as I am? This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice...
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili?
As a man who would see you come to your
Vili. Tryggvi. Each man wears one of Hemminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other.
Does the world need such useless dithering men?
It is not my place.
Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit.
Nottinghamshire deserves a leader to admire. A man the people can trust. Most love Vili, and he loves them. But he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn. And Tryggvi, sturdy and wise, and loyal to... But he is old, and his thrill for living...
You cannot! I will...
I am not asking for your permission. Only your forgiveness.
Gods, Eivor, put a stop to this fool's death wish.
This is no small decision, Tryggvi. And not without great cost. The Shire will be diminished without you.
But I have nobody left.
That is not so. When people look to my father for guidance, who did they see him turn to?
Hemminger Jarl was my rock. Yes, I gave him counsel, but he made the...
If Hemminger were here, would he not urge you to wield this wisdom for the betterment of all? And was your vow to serve Hemminger Jarl unto death?
I will stay. You have wisdom, Eivor. More than I could have guessed.
Eivor!
Sunniva!
Picts were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Vili gave chase. Let us wake the others.
I can take them on myself.
They're not far. I'll show you. His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Arstig was never one to temper his emotions. This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back, as children. And again now, if this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. For any of Raven clan.
We know, Drengur. That is why we are sworn to you. Here, Eivor. This was where... Here, Eivor.
My eyes.
This was where Vili saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead.
어디인가? 어딨어 또? 뭐야?
Eivor, perfect. I could use your edge right now. Dare disturb these days of mourning?
Stop, Billy. They're gone. It's done.
Bah! I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Fun.
Footsteps.
쉐끼들.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly!
호텔 맞아? 야, 비켜봐. 한 방큼 못 내잖아, 너. 호호, 약간 들고 와야 되는구만. 뭐야? 한 번 더 가야 돼? 어차피 이건 못 들어. 아니 이걸 왜 못 올라가 또. 아 진짜. 아! 숫자로 한정 따위.
Just like when we were children, getting into trouble and getting away.
Save your honey words for when we get... Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, our stick.
어디까지 가야 되는데?
Ah, my sword's thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
Then fell to humping a snowdrift.
Were you glad to hear from me?
I did wonder what trouble you had been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name, and I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I simply want to roam. Do you think Sleipnir would be content bound to a Hey! What is that for?
You have friends, Vili. What about Tryggvi? Me? Your clan?
Of course. I know that.
You can't roam forever. Keep that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you, and that will not change unless you push it all away.
You speak a truth, I understand.
Troll-faced arse. Voda too. Oh, your father's death aside, Billy.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated? What adventures we would have had? The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think...
I have, fondly. And often enough that it sometimes seemed you never left.
I want you, Eivor.
갑자기? 얘 입장에서 란드비가 있긴 하지만 지금 란드비가 거절을 하므로
Like this. Shut up, Billy. Billy, you know that this was momentary heat, just a flickering flame.
Yes. We let our passions set sail. I should get back. Rest. The funeral will still be there.
Billy, gone already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine. So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Heminger deserves. All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient.
Eivor. My father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration...
I have it here. A shield bearing the sign of the Web of Weird, woven into the shield. May the skulls sing of you as the gods embrace you.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Heminger, son.
Today we mourn the passing of Heminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity. His spirit. In you I see his life. And his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink? We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you. Give him a fine fare.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the...
Drink as the great Jarl!
Who will take the great Jarl's place? Will we decide at the next thing?
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drink so well and so...
The declaration of succession must happen soon.
I agree. Call on those who must attend.
필리가 올라야지.
Eivor!
You look...
Burdened by grief and paralyzed by a sword.
You stand side by side, Vili. One of you...
My father placed us side by side.
Drunk as you are, I see before me a man full of passion, vigor. Your burden will get easier to bear. Take your father's seat.
I will.
Good. Now let them know.
People of Hemthorpe, of Ulkethorpe, of Snottingham. Today, I pledge myself. Hemminger was a hero. Not for who he was, but for the people he... With Tryggvi by my side, with all of you, we will...
You have already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to...
It will take time to wear that title. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. Let it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends.
Aye.
Well?
Be fair. Be just. Call up...
I'm sure I will.
I bring fair tidings, Randvi. Hemminger Jarl in Nottinghamshire.
Sad news, but you may...
I saw my old friend He's their Jarl now, and he's... I need your eyes, my friend.
마을이 엄청 넓네.
Rétt væri að nefna. Þeir fristu að kaupa.
These woods whisper with Jotnar magic. Not everything is as it seems.
뭐야 니들.
Angerbotha's home was right here when last I visited. It may still be. Be my eyes, Sunan. The witch's house. There you are.
어디? 어? 뭐야?
Enter. Do not trouble to knock or announce yourself.
Angerboda, I have traveled far to find you.
And you are brave to darken my door alone. Where is my lover, the dark fox that slinks between my sheets?
Loki has stayed in Asgard to help rebuild the damage from a recent attack.
How generous. And entirely unlike him. You used to be much better at lying.
I am not Loki's keeper. I have come to understand Jotnar magic, your method for moving Hugr from one body to another.
The mead. You seek the mead. Hirokin! You have long outstayed your welcome.
Then I will take my leave. But remember what I said, Angerboda. You will see things my way in time.
The mead she spoke of. Where can I find it?
A slip of the tongue. Forget what you heard.
Do not play games with me, witch. You would sell any truth for the right price.
If one had the means to pay it. There is a root called Hag's Claw. It grows at the bottom of a waterfall to the south, at the forest's edge. Bring me 3 roots from the place where the red moss thrives. Then we will speak of the mead.
I will hold you to it. The waterfall should be nearby, but I see no sign of it. If I look about, I may yet find a way to see this land. Angerboda said to look where the red moss grows. A cavern beneath the lake. This land is savage, but full of marvels. Yggdrasil's great tendrils reach everywhere in this realm. That must be the Hag's Claw Angerboda spoke of. A pungent root. There should be more around. The air smells strange down here.
여기는 뭔데? 뭐야? 나가는 곳이고. 일단 이 길이 맞는 것 같아.